Hey yo, welcome back. Welcome back. We say this is where we say the power amazing conversation makes tomorrow better. Welcome back to this amazing conversation. Wow, back. So, where do we start from? As always, beginning, end, or middle, whatever. Let's start from the beginning. Okay. Remember that the reflection of the society. Ama namna gani? Okay, so now let's talk about this conversation. Let's have this conversation. Yeah, we say when we come around the table, yeah, next to the table, we talk of amazing conversation. So, let's talk about this thing. Can women raise a child, or women can women raise a child or nature a child? Okay, let's talk about this thing because okay. I was as obvious. I always go around the slums. So this certain day I was around certain slum in Nairobi, trying to talk to youths. As you always know, youths nowadays is rare they associate with the people, so they mind their own business. So I was trying to talk to youth, and my research, I was trying to do a research. I found that most parents are single mothers, and they are single mothers with children. Yeah, maybe three, maybe one, maybe two. Yeah, and some dads are singles with children, maybe one. So I was trying to do I tried to come with I was on my assignment, trying to compare something. So I was walking around the slum trying to ask some questions. So I found out that I came to my conclusion as like women can't raise a child, women can nurture a child. Listen, women can't raise a child, they can nurture the child. Because why did I came to this conclusion? No, my friend, when I was working, I found out that most children wamekuwa raised up na women. They are not clear in mind. And the second thing I learned is that most children raised by women, pia 90% of them, let's say 90% of them wamekuwa let's say what, wamekuwa pale jela, wameshikwa in any way, yeah, wameshikwa. Yeah, we don't care about what happened, but what you can say is wameshikwa, wamehonja pale jela. 90% of them, they have been jailed for sometimes for even for weeks, for months. 90% of children raised up by women alone. So that's why we say that women can't raise up a child, they can nurture a child. And when you come to the side of the dad, you find out that it's just 20%. 20% of them raised by dad is 20%. Maybe ndo wamekuwa jail pie for maybe 2 days, 1 day, 1 month, or a year. Yeah. So when we compare, we find out that I found that when I compare this thing, I found that women can't raise a child because obviously they will always favor the children. They can't build up that, kama ni mwanaume, she can't build up that mwanaume in that child, in that boy. And when she's a girl, she can't even build her to tell her what she need to do. She will always favor her, since the child, they always think that they the one who knows the pain of the mom, the pain of the child. So she will always favor her in anything makosa akifanya, she will always favor. And when I found out again that most children, most messed up children in the slums is a result of their mothers. Most messed up children in the slums are a result of their mothers. Fathers, they don't even tolerate nonsense. At the beginning you will think that maybe your father anakuchukia. At the beginning you may think that maybe somehow, but at the end of it, when you are big enough to think enough, when you're now big, when your brain is now big and how to think, you realize that your father was trying to raise you up plus nurturing you up. But for a woman will just nurture you but not raise you up. Raise you to be a man who you need to be when when you are big in future. She can't raise you enough to be that lady, that responsible woman, to be respected in the future, to respected by the society. Know what I'm talking about. So women will always favor their children. So when we try to go around, we find out that most messed up children in this society is as a result of their mothers. Mothers are really messed up their children, and this is the reality. And by the way, we need to take this thing in a serious level, because women are just messing these, and that's why even God said that they are just a helper. So the man need to do everything. Their work is to help. Because I found out that the crazy there in slums. Crazy there slums, and women are single moms there, but they can't raise their children. They just nurture, but they can't raise. They call themselves that they're raising, they provide food, they provide, or they work hard, they go extra hard to work hard for them. But no, if you don't raise this child to be respected in the future, to be a respected man or to be a respected lady in the future, my friend, you're not raising her, you're nurturing her. And you're feeding him or her. You're just feeding, yeah. You're just feeding. You're providing for. Your work is to provide for the dude in the house. You are just providing for the food, but you are not raising that child. So most women claim to raise up their children, but they don't raise up the children. They are feeding their children, and that's why you find out that mtu hadi kwake kwa mkubwa is just messed up. If kama hakuwa na brain ya kuenda far, you just messed up. And by the way, take a walk. And what do you think about this thing? On your own view, what do you think about this? I think it is the reality. Okay, on my side, I've done a research here and pale several times, but I think on my side, this is the reality. Women don't raise children; they just nurture the children, and they are at higher risk of messing up the generation. And I think we need to have this conversation. Remember that this is the only platform we are talking about the reflection of the society, and we say that the power of amazing conversation makes tomorrow better. So, see you.